Oh shit. Woo. It's been a minute since we've been back. You already know. You like that. Hey, we could do it for real this time.
Oh, I need the.
I'll just let you know.
Give me the cue. Okay.
It's Too T3rpd. Hey, see, we forgot to do it. Damn. We gotta start adding no social tea into that shit too.
Yeah, get that voice.
Yeah. All right, hold on. We gotta restart it though.
Okay.
All right, so I gotta ask the first question. Freestyle?
At times. Mostly when I got some liquor. We'll go for it. It's sober October.
Let's go.
That's a good.
Right.
Yes. Love that.
Alright. Let's go. Don't worry, be hashy. Stowing up on Too T3rpd.
Oh shit. My bad. Hold on.
We good.
My bad.
We good.
Hold on.
Don't worry, be hashy. Showing up on Too T3rpd. We're about to get so high we won't remember work. In the morning we ain't going. Nope, we're gonna take some dabs. Yep, we're getting high on the rosin pods and cartridge, man. I don't know.
Hey, he hit that shit though. Let's go. Hey, y'all already know this is the Too T3rpd podcast, and this your boy Donovan, aka Mr. You Knew What It Was When You Signed Up.
Yeah, Mr. Ryan Risky back in business, man. Feels good.
Hey.
First time back in the studio in a while.
That's
so
right.
We got a good crew together. I'm ready to run this shit up, man.
Hell yeah, y'all already know.
Back in town with no socials tea behind the screen. The most congested hypocrite on the IG at this point.
Hey, let's get it.
That's way to be.
Yeah, y'all already know. Squad in the building, but y'all already know we got a special guest today. We had to do a nice one for the 101. You know, we had to come big with it. I feel like we doing it today. You know, we got somebody who's really in our lane as well. Shit, this kind of dope. But you know, he's bringing it to a whole nother level because you're bringing some hash with him, and from what it looks like, some bomb flour too. Give it up for Hashy from Don't Worry Be Hashy.
Oh yeah. Thanks for having me out, guys. Super stoked to chat with you guys and happy to see what you guys are doing for the St. Louis cannabis scene. I definitely think there's awesome stuff going on here and people need to hear more about it. So.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Same, dude, same. That's awesome. We're glad you came out, bro. Don't worry, be hashy.
Yeah. Before we got started, though, you know, I wanted to check up on everybody, see how y'all weekends were. How y'all been doing?
Damn, bro, look at this. Such a generous man, Don.
Yeah, you know.
Dude, good, man. I mean, I guess I don't know if you guys see the social media post. Just finished up the first Flucker music video.
Hell
with
yeah.
Jackson's. That was just talking about these guys before, man. I didn't know how much of a process that was going through all the clips and editing videos and stuff like that. I'll tell you what, it's a headache. It's a headache and a half, but it was damn worth it. If you get a chance, Matrix by Jackson on the Flucker YouTube page. Give it a look. Like, share, all the good stuff, man.
Hell yeah. Y'all already know we going to see it on the Too T3rpd story as well.
Yeah, buddy. What y'all been doing, though?
Yeah, it was a pretty busy weekend.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, you start with yours first.
Well, I mean, I got introduced into the Crowder family.
Oh, yeah, that's
from
true,
Mama
yeah.
Crowder herself.
Yeah, Shouts out. Yeah. He helped us out with some family pics yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah,
the initiation.
Yeah, you got to see why I'm so turped out all the time. But
it all makes sense
That's
now.
Everybody would say they met my family as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but it was also went to a wedding. Shout out to the homies Dylan and Jess. That was a fire ass wedding. Shit was lit. I mean, y'all definitely put some heat on me. So you know, me and K Valley.
Down in the valley where the girls get naked.
Yeah, definitely setting the standard. So you know,
I'm guessing that's where that I saw a picture on your story. Is that where you guys were with the nice view and all that?
Yeah.
That was beautiful, man. Yeah, it was gorgeous.
Oh yeah. Well, might not be a surprise. I spent my weekend washing hash. So it's
a lifestyle.
Freezer full right now that I need to get through. So, pretty excited about some upcoming washes. I've been doing a little mini pheno hunt of some GMO back cross from Covert Genetics and Lime Pop Cross Wilson Cross 88 hash plant G13 from Masonic Seed Co. So those are looking nice. But yeah, fun weekend overall.
Hey, for real though, putting in work. Hey, it's always a good weekend.
For Sure.
Best way to be, man. Get that freezer full. Nice. More product
And
to
you
go.
gotta empty it back out
That's a fact.
before the next plants come down.
Repeats the process over and over.
Hell yeah. All right, so let's get started with the cannabis origins. What y'all think?
Sure.
Yeah.
Origins
Yeah.
are cool.
Yeah. So when did
Like
you first?
superheroes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Share our origin story.
Canna heroes.
I was forged in the fires of green weed.
Outbirth Mr. Don't Worry Be Hashy.
One hash to rule them all.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Yeah, so I guess I'll go first. My origin is, started smoking weed in high school like most people do. Stuck with that through college. Kind of integrated with all the other stuff I was into, snowboarding, rock climbing, playing music in bands and stuff like that. So it just kind of became part of my everyday process. Won't get into it, but ran into some legal troubles and then kind of ran through a whole gamut of medical situations. And at a time when I had some masses showing up in my lungs, I went out for a ski trip in Denver the first year that they legalized rec in 2017. And guess that was like 2015, 14.
Time flies,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I'm getting old, man. 2014, and just smoked a shit ton of concentrates because at the time they said they thought it was lymphoma. So,
Oh shit.
so I came back and they were like, "What have you been doing? The masses are cleared up. Your X-rays are clean now."
Oh.
And
Amazing, bro.
yeah, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease called sarcoidosis, and it affects different cell structures throughout your organs. So, kind of just leaned really hard on concentrates, and then eventually that kind of drove me to like medical was taking a really long time here around 2017.
Yeah,
My
it wasn't
wife
even
and I
brought up back
decided-
then. Yeah.
Yeah. So I had been going out there on ski trips, coming back with product and everything, but everything that was available here back then was really dirty, low quality. You could smell the gas in it and everything. So I was just not really happy with the quality I could get and especially the price. So decided to move out to Denver in 2017.
Oh shit. Okay.
And then learned a ton about rosin while I was there.
Yeah.
Tried a lot of Oleo, 710 Labs.
Okay.
Oleo's one of the
14er.
favorites. Green dot?
Green Dot
Yeah.
a lot. Laser Cat has really been making some fire shit.
Yeah.
But,
So I'm sorry to interrupt. So you went straight to dabbing. Was there a reason or like?
well, no. So I was already smoking flower.
Okay.
And I had already been a cannabis user, and I had already been doing dabs for a few years as well.
Okay.
But it was more just my own kind of theory behind it is if you look at how cannabis affects cells and how it coincides with chemotherapy, for example. My own thought was like, if I encapsulate the cells, it'll prevent further growth and then possibly do something positive there. So I don't know any of the science behind it or anything, but
no, that makes sense. Like theoretically, I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
yeah. So even like last year, I had to go through a whole nother round of testing and everything, and won't get into all that, but one specific thing was like they had me do a pulmonary function test, and I scored a 126 when they thought I would score an 85 based on my past damage in my lungs. So they were like, "What do you do? Are you a marathon runner?" And I was like, "No, I just take like 10 rosin dabs a day."
I mean, you do gotta have some deep breaths for that shit, man. I had one before, and I was just like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
So
Straight up. That's crazy, dude. A little reverse psychology on it. I'm like, nah, I'm smoking.
That's why I'm like,
now.
"So what do you think, Doc?" And they're like, "Well, I don't know." So anyways,
That's amazing.
that's
was
hard.
out there, really enjoyed it, but kind of got to a point where I was missing my family. I grew up out here in St. Louis area,
Okay.
and then decided to move back here now that the medical market was opened up. And
What part of Colorado did you stay in?
Westminster.
Okay,
just a
I stayed in
little bit.
Thornton.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No
yeah.
shit.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a nice area. Real chill, laid back, but still easy to get downtown. So,
Yeah.
So you moved out there by yourself at first?
No, with my wife.
With
yeah.
your wife? Okay.
Yeah,
so you had
yeah.
your ride or
So-
die with you. Yeah, that's
So
good.
she was my
That's what's up.
fiance at the time. We moved out there and then got married shortly after, and
Congrats.
had
That's dope.
a great time out there. But we're excited to be back with friends and family, and I wouldn't have been able to afford as much space to be able to grow
Exactly.
and do all the hash making and everything. So
So you're born and raised here?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
You already know we gotta ask the question. What high school?
Francis Howe North.
Okay.
No shit, that's where I went.
Really?
Oh yeah,
What
Knights. That's hilarious. Yeah, dude.
That's funny.
Nice, bro. We out here.
Yeah, we are.
I knew I liked this guy.
That's dope. That is dope. Always making
so-
connections around this motherfucker. That's lit.
I think that's a first. First North, right? Maybe?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
To the moon.
That's dope. Y'all go the same year or close?
2008.
Well, 15, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, really aging myself there.
Nah, it's good. I was 11, so.
Yeah. Not bad. But yeah, so as far as like origins with growing, I had wanted to grow for years, but didn't want to break the law. So that was the one stipulation with my wife is everything's got to be by the books. So I keep it that way now, and it's great. So got into growing and hash making. I'm actually just coming up on the 1-year anniversary here. I started last November. So.
Oh shit! Okay, that's what's up. Hold on. Round of applause for that. That's lit.
Absolutely.
So yeah, what about you guys? What's your cannabis origin superhero story?
Well, you know, it's still trying to be all the way made. So just like on the smoking experience right now so far, you know. I started when I was in my early 20s. I started first probably when I smoked the first time when I was 19. Didn't work out. It's at a house party. I got dabbed out. Didn't realize it, and I was already drunk. So like, yeah,
Game over.
got the whole funhouse effect and all that shit.
Super villain came in.
So I didn't smoke for a couple of years until I got to smoke with my lady K Valley, and she like, I don't know, she got me back into it. Yeah. So ever since then, I done took the game and gone with it.
Oh shit.
Started in the podcasting now. You know, the next phases they'll happen hopefully soon.
Comes full circle, man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy
Yeah.
cool. That's crazy cool.
Yeah, what about you, Ryan?
I started like going into sophomore year, and I pretty much after that, dude, just picked it up pretty quick. You know, every day skateboarding and stuff like that, kind of like your snowboarding and stuff, just kind of goes hand in hand, I guess. And yeah, I mean,
Things where you fall down a lot. Typically like to smoke weed.
smoke weed, dude. Yeah, like I don't feel I'm ready to go again. One more try, got it right here. You know the game, like yeah. So until probably, dude, like I probably smoked like mostly every single day, man. Until I guess the last sober October didn't last too long.
Yeah.
Because some bullshit. My neighbor's house caught on fire and shit.
That's
That's
right.
just an excuse, though. I could have stopped.
No, that was stressful as hell.
That was.
I
yeah,
think I
had
told you to
leave
go
in
ahead and
the middle
smoke
of
one.
night. Yeah, that was wild. But nah, this is the first time I've been like sober like this probably since then, man. Like, yeah, I'm on sober October, so it's been kicking my ass. That's all I gotta say, man. Turn these dreams down, like.
I'd say it gets easier, but it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't, man. Every day it's like I feel good. A couple hours go by. Oh shit, you know, something, man.
Why am I
something.
bored all the time?
What about you, T?
My origin story is?
Yeah.
I think it's probably 17 or 18. Got greened out in the parking lot of a hibachi grill. Didn't touch it until I started working on the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Got greened out at a hibachi grill.
Yeah,
That's a
with
legendary.
My high school gym teacher talking to us, and I'm just nodding out on the table.
That's hella lit.
That's awesome. I never heard that part of you, dude. No
Oh,
way.
yeah, it was
Getting greened out at a
Traumatizing for the longest time.
Kind of sounds similar to both of y'all got traumatized in person.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
When you first started, was it good or did you?
No, I have a funny story like that too.
Here we go.
I wrestled in high school,
Oh,
and
nice.
All the varsity dudes, whenever I
Or
was
a
like
big
a
wrestling
sophomore
place.
and started going to the varsity practices, they were like, "We're picking you up 30 minutes early, and just bring some axe." I was like, "Okay," and then
Bring some body
yeah,
spray. Oh my
and
god.
then basically made me chief down 2 blunts with them on the way to practice, and then just go have like the craziest workout I've had in my life.
Yeah.
Oh
Just,
my.
like throwing up in the trash can, and the coaches are
Just fighting
definitely
for your
like
life.
smelling me and just giving me the eye, like, "You fucker."
You, you motherfucker, you're stoned to the bone. You're like, no, I'm not.
So, but I still had a good time, and still best friends with some of those guys.
Oh,
That's
hell
lit.
yeah, dude. That's
So-
amazing.
It's it was interesting phase of like getting in trouble and everything. So I'm like jealous of kids today where it's like still not okay to drink alcohol when you're a kid or smoke weed, but now they're kind of the same.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah.
Where it was like, I feel like I would have gotten less trouble if I was caught drinking.
Yeah.
As opposed to having a handful of situations. I got one really funny story I'll just share real quick. In high school, there was a songwriting contest that was hosted by the drug testing company that did the drug testing at North.
Ironic.
And my journalism teacher was like, hey, you should enter one of your songs on this. And it was like, the prompt was like a song about someone battling with drug addiction. So I entered a song. It got third place, so I had to like play at the event.
Oh,
and then the
cool.
night of it, I was nervous, so I was hitting one-hitters in the bathroom, like, while my parents were already out in the car waiting for me. So my dad came in, like, why are you taking so long? He's beating on the door, and he's like, oh, I'm going to have to call him now and tell him that you can't come perform because I caught you smoking pot right before your performance at the drug testing event. And I was just like, well, fuck, okay. And then they ended up letting me go anyways, but... Yeah,
It's crazy.
Kind of super ironic thing, getting caught smoking weed.
Man, they should have let you do that shit. He should have been like, nah, plot twist. Now you're gonna go do it.
Yeah, oh, now you gotta go right now. Like,
Exactly.
smoke this
Yeah.
whole blunt.
We did go, yeah. It went well. And
Hell
my
yeah.
dad's super chill, but it was just a funny story. I don't know how I would react.
That's some dad shit though.
Yeah.
He catches
Yeah.
you.
In
You don't
hindsight,
even get to
we
go.
laughed about it
Like,
a lot. He's like, that's fucking hilarious.
Nah, I would have made your ass still go up there.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
look at his eyes. Look at him, honey. He's up there singing just.
Yeah.
Take these drops. Get your ass up there. You better not fuck up. No.
Yeah, I don't know if we said it, but you were in a band too. Is that when you were in a
Yeah.
band in high school? And
Not quite then. I was just like writing songs at that time, but then like all through college and for about 6-7 years after college, had a couple different bands.
so you had the art gene. You got bit by the art gene, huh?
A little bit, yeah. I try to stay creative, so yeah. And now I'd say like this is my main creative pursuit and passion now is on the hash making front. So
Express yourself everywhere with this plant.
for sure.
I was telling him a little feedback. Yeah. Now you good. Oh, what you got rolled up?
I rolled up some Gushcanna for you.
I was gonna say, I see that you did a bunch of things while he was sitting up here talking. He's a good multitasker. You could tell he
Yeah.
ain't done this
Gonna
before.
lie, I didn't even know he rolled a joint.
You didn't?
No, dude, how'd you do that? Like, you did that in front of me and I didn't even notice? Like,
We was doing the weekend update.
holy
Yeah.
cow. He's fast with the fingers.
That's what I'm saying. He cold
I
blooded.
guess it's because I smoke weed during meetings all the time while I work from home. So
That's lit.
I'm used to just talking and doing stuff with my hands.
It's built in.
Got a little Ron Burgundy thing going.
Okay, so what's in that?
Okay, so that is the Gushcanna Live Rosin. So if you want to do the review,
Okay. You said this is what?
Gushcanna. So
Gushcanna.
it's Gushers crossed with Tropicana cookies.
Okay.
From Canorado Seed Company. Trop Cookies was one of my favorite strains that I fell in love with while I was out in Denver. But one of the problems a lot of people have with it is it doesn't smack really hard. Like whenever you get the really fruit forward cuts
Flavor,
of it that you
yeah.
really like flavor wise, a lot of times it's more of just like a good daytime high and it's not very heady. So this has Gushers crossed with it, which has the Triangle Kush background. So it's got more of a Kush high with the Trop Cookies flavor. That's
Okay.
how I describe it. So,
It evens that out. Yeah, it brings that heavy gusher just to put on your brain.
yeah.
That's
So
nice.
I feel like it ends up causing a really good fruity exotic flavor experience that still has quite a smack to it.
Okay.
You got all E-rigs on the table right now.
Yeah, I
just
didn't
wanna
even notice the
acknowledge
Paco at first.
that. Yeah, I didn't.
warming
I saw
that
the
up.
inspire.
That's what I'm saying. He going to work over here, man. He knew what it was
Hey,
when
man,
he signed
It's
up.
called Too T3rpd, right?
That's right.
Yay.
Came here ready to get
You guys got to
started.
double up on dabs since
Okay.
I'm not smoking.
All right.
2 in a row,
All right, I
back
got
to
you,
back.
bro. I
Yeah,
got you.
thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
You do
Solidarity.
Do the presentation, look and smell
Oh,
while
yeah.
I hit this. And it just beat for me, so it's time to get to work.
And dude, absolutely, this stuff smells incredible. And the color, I don't know if you can see this on the camera. It is so light. It is wet, just how I like it. It is really good smelling too, man. Oof. And once you finish that dab up, what microns are you using for this bad boy? Trying to like compare to everyone else and stuff.
Yeah. Since I mostly just do like small batch home processing, I'm running 45 through 159.
Nice.
So
Quality over quantity, man. Always.
More wide spectrum. A lot of times you'll want to run like 73U, 90U, 120 as like your premium.
Yeah, but if it
in a
comes out
commercial
good,
setting.
it's not. Sometimes I don't find big of a difference for real if you're doing it the right way and it's coming in a good product. Like, especially if it's small batch, you know what you're putting in. Get out.
Yeah, for me, I kind of feel like it's a little bit wider spectrum high, getting those lower microns in there still.
Yeah, like you're not kind of stripping it all out. You're getting more of that entourage.
Yep.
Yeah, this looks fantastic. I can't taste it, but look and smell like. I mean, you can't really get much better than it for real. Like, this is picture perfect rosin. I'll give it a 5 on the look and smell, man. Both of them. It might be the first time I did that for any rosin too, or.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it's
Thank you.
very well done, my friend.
I appreciate
Whipped it out, had a double take. Like, what? As
Well,
the
I have
effects
to-
creep in,
I have to
Donovan.
leave a couple tasters for you for November then.
Oh, please, dude. Yeah, please do.
Okay, so
Put me
for
on
the
cloud nine.
presentation, would you get the presentation?
I gave it a 5 on the smell and look, man.
No, would you get it on presentation?
Oh, for like the actual container?
Yeah.
I do like the packaging too, the sticker, the logo.
and it's got the glass. I like the glass jar.
I do too. And it's got
Fuck with that heavy. And it's like reflective at the
I
bottom.
was just looking at that too. I didn't really look at it when I had it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, dude, I'll give that like a solid let me see the picture on the top again. Give that 4.5.
I agree.
I like it. I mean, very nice. I like the logo a lot. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's how you feel every time you hit a dab.
Nah, for real though. Like this shit got my shit like that slow shit where you know yo.
Feel it
Yeah.
all the way through.
Yeah, I can definitely feel it in my. I can feel it in my chest. I gotta make that a. Yeah, I gotta make that a drop.
So which is that the one you're dabbing on right now?
Yeah.
No shit. Okay.
Ooh, that shit was fire, yo. All right, so on the look, I'm gonna give it a 5 too. It looks like
Beautiful.
a nice piece of like dough, like for real, like cookie dough.
Yeah.
I can eat this shit.
Just a little scoop. Taste it.
I ain't
You
gonna
won't
lie.
mind.
Bake this up.
Yeah. And then on the smell, this shit smell danky as fuck, yo.
Yeah, it smells really good.
And like, the taste matches the smell.
I was worried about that. Tempting.
I give it a 5 on both, and then this smooth. Like I went ahead and tried to clear that whole thing, and I haven't coughed yet, so gotta give it a 5.
Wow. Yeah, good note. Damn. Take the whole thing out the peak.
Yeah, I normally don't do that. Like, wow. Okay, so explain to me the live rosin.
Yeah. Okay, so first off, when it comes to concentrates, there's either solvent-based or solventless, basically. Solventless just signifies ice water extraction. So bubble hash is where it starts, and then what the live signifies is that it was whole plant fresh frozen. So directly at harvest, the plant's chopped and stored and frozen. Some people are experimenting with what's being called zombie hash and stuff like that, where you might take half your wash being cured bud, half of it being fresh frozen, or take something and dry it for like 4 days. So it's like half live, basically.
Okay.
So that's why people are calling it zombie hash. And I'm wanting to experiment with that a bit myself, just to explore working with strains that don't perform well as live rosin.
Okay.
Because a big part of live rosin is you're seeking out certain trichome heads that have the ability to stay intact and withstand the agitation of the wash cycle.
Okay.
So, like this Gushcanna, to illustrate this, I did a wash recently of this blueberry, and this blueberry flower looks great. So you can just inspect that at first. Like
Ooh, wow. This bud is fire, yo.
Yeah, I like the structure a lot on both those nugs, man.
Yeah.
so it's super
Not a bad trim
frosty.
job either.
Yeah, thanks. So it's super frosty, really tasty, very terpy. Eyeballing it, even with my experience, the heads look bulbous, and what you're looking for with hash heads is called a capitate stalk, where it's basically like the stalks coming off, and it comes to a point, and then you have a bulbous head on it, and that way that trichome head can fall off very easily in the wash.
Got it.
So a big part of solventless hash making, and especially live rosin, is like inspecting a certain phenotype of a certain strain.
My bad. I didn't mean to, I know you're on a roll,
Yeah,
but like
yeah,
I wanted to
no,
go back just a little bit because I noticed you said certain strains. So what are some of those strains that you would look for?
So like GMO is a classic washer.
Okay.
Yeah, like you're
Gorilla
talking about
Glue.
like the yield amounts, right? Like what
Correct,
produces
yeah.
the most yield, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and kind of like a basic target is like for me as a home cultivator, knowing that like I don't have a cold room, I'm working with what I've got space wise and everything. 3% is like a minimum target for me, where it's
Okay.
like if I have a cut of something where I can get back 3% of the wet weight that I put in, then that's a good enough yield. And typically, commercially, you'd be looking for anywhere from like 3 to 6, and like the best plants ever can hit as high as like 8. So that matters a lot when you're thinking about, you know, running commercially, you know, 1,000 pounds.
Trying to actually turn a
and
profit on
running
it.
like
yeah.
50,000 grams of something.
Yeah.
If you get back 6% versus the 2%, you know.
Okay.
But anyways, the blueberry looks good, but the trichome heads
really good.
are just not properly stable on it.
Yeah.
So
So it didn't
the
wash as good? or-
Gushcanna that we just took a dab of,
Mhm.
the trichome heads on that are much more bulbous and stable.
Yeah, okay, I see what
So-
you're saying now.
And then you can even see on the bud structure of that,
Yeah.
it foxtails a lot. And there's a lot of different things you can do in growing for hash, like, for example, intentionally stressing the plant out in different ways, like trying to grow in a really cold tent so that the trichomes can be more sturdy.
Got it.
Feeding more silica so that you have an increased uptake for the membranes to be thicker and everything like that. And, like, you know, just trying to optimize resin production.
Got you. Okay.
So yeah.
So stress creates more.
Sometimes, not always. You
Okay.
know. So
Is it strain depending too on that as well?
Cultivar dependent entirely. Yeah, you
Got
don't
it.
want to. You don't want to
So,
like,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
have too bad of dry back stress or light stress because you can cause herb issues and stuff like that.
Got
So-
it. Yeah. So, what would be the best grow medium to get the best?
I mean, that's totally dealer's choice.
Got it,
So,
okay.
And
What are you?
I prefer cocoa personally.
Okay.
At least for me right now. I think eventually I would like to do full living soil,
Mm-hmm.
but it's really hard to do it right, and you got to have a lot of space and a lot of effort.
Yeah.
A
towards
lot
your
of time,
soil
yeah, it's a lot of
specifically.
concentration there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I do cocoa, and then I currently am running House and Garden Nutrients.
Okay.
I just saw, as I was getting started, a lot of hash makers I followed on Instagram were running House and Garden, and I've gotten good resin production with that lineup. But I'm starting to experiment and change things in my nutrient lineup and
Okay.
everything always. So, but yeah, I think, like, for anyone that's getting started growing, you can either take the soil path or you can take the synthetic nutrient path. There's benefits to both. Me personally, if I was going to smoke a lot of the flower, I would much prefer soil grown.
Yeah.
And I think soil
Same.
grown is probably better for hash as well in general.
Okay.
But in terms of, you know, the limited space that I have and limited cost that I can dedicate to it just as like a home hobby grower for my own product. Yeah, and I should mention that like all this is just for me for fun.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about like doing marketing, you know, and everything. And it's like I just make the stickers, so I know which jar is which of my own shit.
Oh, yeah,
so,
yeah.
But yeah, it's fun to mess around with. So, but yeah, so I guess like when I got started, it was hard to learn a lot of these things as far as like what strains are good for it, like ice cream cake, wedding cake, and obviously, you know, you can look at the strains that other rosin companies are making and copy that, but you know.
Okay. I was actually going to ask about that wedding cake. I was going to see if that actually does produce good rosin.
Yep, it does.
And Trop's a pretty
No.
good dumper too, right?
So Trop Cookies is a popular strain, but it doesn't actually necessarily dump like crazy.
Okay.
Like 3% is
About
closer to
average.
where it is from most producers I've talked to about
Okay.
it and everything. But it's just such like a tasty resin, and that being crossed with other strains can then dump pretty well. So.
No shit. Okay, yeah, because I see Trop a good amount, dude, but I've never seen it cross much or like any. No one really messes with that strain a lot. So the fact that you did that, I like that a lot. You know, it's pretty unique. The Gushers mixed with the Trop.
For sure. Yeah. So I guess.
How long have you been growing?
So I just started last November.
That's wow. That's some good flour.
Bro, yeah, that's impressive. So were you around it though? Like,
Yeah, totally. Yeah, like while I was out in Denver, I had friends that worked in cultivation, and I've always kind of like studied it to an extent, and it's something I've always wanted to do. So I was like very ready to go when I got started, and part of what really helped me out was just having a community of growers. Like if you have other friends that grow, that can totally set you up for success right off the bat. So yeah, I think if anyone's trying to start growing and start making hash, strain selection and genetics is definitely the most important start.
Yeah.
Then your inputs of whether you do soil or synthetics, and then just having a really high level of maintenance and care for the plant through its growth, and then harvesting at the right time. And if you already selected your genetics properly, it should wash well. And then washing, get into the whole hand wash and machine wash debate from there. That's a deep rabbit hole. So.
yeah, what? No, let's get into that then.
Yes.
Like, cause I'm curious. What do you do yourself? And then what is the I guess conversation going on like with that?
I mean, it's not necessarily that big of a debate. Like a lot of people prefer hand washing because you get better quality, and I think that's arguably true.
Yeah.
But machine washing also saves times and makes things a lot more convenient, and whenever people are operating commercially.
Yeah, especially when you got that much. Yeah, you got to work with. It makes it a lot easier, I bet, instead of hand washing all that stuff individually. But
Yeah.
I guess it's got pros and cons.
Yeah. So I've done both. I prefer both depending on the cultivar basically, and even the way I wash in my like small washes at home is I'll do the whole first cycle is just hand washing and stirring it around in the machine itself.
Okay.
And then drain that off, and then do that again, and then drain that off, and then start to run the machine, so that I've pulled off the cleanest, best heads that just break off nice and easy.
Okay.
And then I can technically pull that aside for full melt or whatever if I want. So,
Nice.
so
Whenever you started growing, did you go straight into making hash, or did you dabble into doing any like SHO or
no,
BHO? My bad.
Yeah, no, because the way cultivation laws are for Missouri, you can't really do solvent-based extraction at home.
I didn't know that actually.
But solventless is totally fine, just because there's no combustible items involved.
And it's the most organic way you can get. I mean, I prefer it, but
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, pretty much for the start for me, it was a direct pursuit of making rosin. So
that's awesome.
I didn't really smoke flower at the point whenever I left Denver, and it's getting a lot better. There's a lot of brands starting to do a lot more rosin drops on the medical side here in Missouri, but at least when I first moved back, there was very little rosin available. So
Yeah, and they're coming, but it's still pretty slim to none.
yeah,
Let me go ahead and
spark that up.
yeah. Damn, we ain't even gotta do these. I mean, I guess we could do.
I mean,
the
you
drops. Should I do the drop, or should we just say it?
I mean,
You remember it?
which one is it?
The-
Time to smoke?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's just time to smoke, right?
No, you said, "Hey, bro,
Hey, bro,
what up?
trying to smoke?
Yo, let's get it."
Live and in style.
Oh, damn, wrong one. Not good enough.
You doubled up on dabs. You got to double up on the weed for me too, boys.
Oh shit.
I'm just watching like I'm at the.
Can you get a lighter?
Hey, just use the candle flame.
Yeah, I could have. Shit. Shout out K Valley.
Hands, yeah.
Oh, come on now. Hands on decky time.
And that was which flower was that rolled up?
The Gushcanna.
The Gushcanna. Okay, so you're getting
Same
the
as
rosin
the-
to the flower version.
Yeah.
You gonna review that bad boy? You can review the looks and stuff right now.
I mean, I'm not
Donovan's just taking it in right now.
super proud of it, but the hash is fire.
Hash came out beautiful, man. Like that, yeah, color, the wetness, everything about that. It's very intriguing.
It's definitely a good flower, but not,
Yeah, it smells
not
good.
amazing.
This definitely smells good. It's got good flavor.
Does it taste like the rosin?
No, it's got more of like a.
I can't do it.
It's all
I can
you.
pass it. Okay, I can pass it to K Valley.
I'm just a vegan over here. I can't
Yeah.
hit it.
Dang.
Is this your favorite strain you've been working with, or do you? Have any
Yeah, I
staples,
mean,
or-
I think so far that's pretty much the one that I've been most excited about and kept around and have worked with the most and been able to run it a couple different ways since I've only been growing for a year. Like I've only been able to do like 6 harvests.
Oh no
essentially.
shit! Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad, still.
So that's like with perpetual growth style
Yeah.
and everything. So that's as fast as I can go as far as like pheno hunting and stuff like that. So it's another big
Yeah.
part is like you have friends that you can get cuts from that you already know make hash. Like that's extremely helpful.
Yeah.
Cuts out half that process. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So what we ended up doing at one point is me and some of my buddies that are also growers were all talking, and I was like, you know, a lot of the information is kind of hard to find. Like you got to dig around on YouTube and Instagram and read a bunch of blogs and stuff like that to try and figure out different techniques for operating the press and what size micron bags should you use whenever you're loading the hash, and like how can you load the hash in? Do I need to buy a pre-pressed mold? Like there's just so much
Yeah, so many
about
variables.
washing
Yeah.
and pressing and drying, and even if you go as far as getting a freeze dryer, then like
Oof.
operating that
You got one of
as
those?
well.
You doing the freeze dry?
Yeah,
Awesome.
definitely. If you start washing really frequently, it's a must almost, because one, better quality and just a lot easier. Air drying can be a pain, but it can definitely be done well. My quality change was drastic once I got a freeze dryer. So-
Really? You see the difference that well?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. I've also had people point out online that it's arguably not necessarily a live product at that point because the hash had sat out to air dry.
And and they got an argument there for sure.
Yeah. So
This hits. Like, for real.
nice.
Which one you like better? You like the rosin version? Or you like the flower version?
Rosin.
Yeah.
Rosin.
Yeah, I pretty much wash all of that. I just save like a couple branches to
Yeah.
roll up joints and stuff.
But this
for
does.
buddies.
This hits good, though.
Yeah,
Smells good.
appreciate it.
This shit hit. Yeah, I definitely got to take another dab, though, before we end this episode, though. That shit, like...
Don's gonna dab crazy tonight.
Yeah, and I usually don't, but, like, that shit is so smooth, yo. And it, like, tastes fire. Like, for real.
Thanks.
So when you were in Denver, did any of your friends wash the rosin too? Or did you learn that, was
so,
that after
like,
completely?
Hanging around the cannabis scene with buddies that worked in it and stuff, I met some different hash makers and doing video production.
Oh, cool.
I got to make a video with a buddy, and that was basically like going through the whole process, start to finish. So
Oh, that's sick.
Learned a
Took
ton
pointers.
about hand
Yeah.
washing and everything through that process, and then just watched as much as I could online, and then after putting all that together, I realized, Reddit, Instagram, however people are connecting, it's like very linear. like, oh, that's cool. That's the end of the conversation whenever people message on things and stuff.
Yeah, we were kind of talking before how a lot of people just kind of want to keep their not so secret tactics, I guess, to themselves. Was that kind of similar, like everywhere you've seen, or?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, even whenever people like post stuff, sometimes I'll see people ask about it and they're like, "Don't worry about it" or whatever.
Yeah,
And,
I've seen that too. I wonder why. Like, I don't get that mindset. But
Yeah. So instead of just being like, "Oh, here's how you can get this kind of result," so
try to get it good and me. Good luck. You know, that kind of energy.
yeah, I don't know, and yeah, it's. I mean, I'm not an expert at all. I just started this year, but I definitely feel like it helps more to share information than to try and hold it whenever everybody wants to smoke fire. So let's do it.
This is some fire shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, damn.
Nice.
And I could tell you know what you're doing because you're so thorough just with your machinery. Like, for real. Like,
The E-rigs, yeah.
yeah, you ain't fucking around.
That's just
This is the
setup.
damn. This is the Puffco, right?
Heat.
Yeah.
You were saying you preferred the Inspire over that, weren't you? Or the, what is it, iSpire?
Yeah.
What is it?
iSpire Dab. Yeah, I've kind of fallen in love with this guy because it's all quartz, where it's a quartz insert and then this like kind of quartz banger basically that the insert goes in.
It's actually like a
and
banger.
the heating elements down just this whole base area. So it's more parts and
Way bigger bowl
not
too, or
as
like
convenient traveling. You know, like I'll roll a lot around with that in my golf cart.
Okay. Oh shit, you golf?
Yeah, I've been trying.
I was gonna say I
Shit.
saw you post. Yeah, one of his Instagram was on a golf course with the.
Oh
Nice,
shit!
dude.
All right, we might have to go sometime then.
Yeah, I'm not any good, but I'm
Same.
trying.
It's the thought that counts.
You're a lefty or righty?
Well, I golf right-handed, but I'm left-handed.
Huh? Well, I'm left-handed.
And
I golf left-handed. I've been learning how to golf left-handed.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Nice.
Feel more natural?
Yeah.
I've never golfed.
But I play every other sport on my right though.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Something
how
to
I was because everything was more accessible.
Yep.
You have to buy your own shit just to try something. Parents are like, here, just use theirs.
Exactly.
Gotta get what you get, you know.
Yeah. It took me forever to get those, but yeah, the golf clubs. Yeah, that was the only pair I've ever had. I need to buy some new ones because I've outgrown them. But
Yeah.
it's hard
It's
to.
expensive too. It's just like snowboarding. Like that's expensive too, man. That's the
Yeah.
You ever
That's-
snowboarded?
It'll add up.
me.
Yeah.
That's why I never really got into it, man. I got some buddies out there that always try to get me into it, but they're like, "Don't rent it. You got to buy it." Type. And I was like, "I'm not gonna. I'd rather just buy more skateboards, you know."
Yeah.
You ever went on the slopes?
No, not really. I'm not that coordinated to actually stay focused on it, but
That was the one thing I didn't do while I was there. But you said so. I'm assuming you go out there quite a bit, don't you?
Yeah, well, while I was living there, I tried to get like 20 to 30 days a season, so
Damn.
it was definitely out there. A
You was
lot.
getting the most out of your ski pass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, Beaver Creek's probably my favorite spot.
No shit.
Okay.
I've been to Beaver Creek. Not for I didn't snowboard there because it was all season, but I've been there before. That's a beautiful spot.
Yeah.
Beautiful spot.
Yeah, it's a really cool town, Avon. But yeah, so
Hey, you got into video production. Did you meet any other people in the cannabis industry that way? Or
That part. I was going to say, yeah, we got to talk about this part.
yeah, because I guess that's how you got into the rosin. I guess so. You saw that, and then you kind of
no, I like one of my best buddies out there worked at Colorado Harvest Company.
oh
and,
nice, yeah.
So spent a lot of time around his buddies through that company and everything, and just kind of met different people through the scenes. Got to go to some cannabis events and stuff like that. So just over time, met more and more people, and then this guy that was a mutual friend had been making some super fire rosin that was sold recreationally and everything on the market.
Oh,
so,
good for him.
we were trying to help him out, and then he had some stuff with the brand fall through with his facility that he was producing at shortly after, so it didn't end up helping much. But the video was cool, and I learned a lot about how to make rosins.
Yeah, still, yeah. I mean, you still got the video, and that's still a lot, dude. That means a lot.
Sure.
That's cool. So they're not. Are they still out there trying to? Your buddies, or they all kind of?
No.
working in the industry?
My main homie moved back here, and he's been working at Robust Cannabis.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so he's still in the industry, just back here in Missouri. So
Yeah, it seems like you can get a lot of people tend to go to Colorado and then, like, get some tricks of the trade and bring it back, which is awesome.
Yeah.
'Cause I love the quality control out there is what I like. Like, they're pretty strict on their testing and stuff. Like, especially compared to Oklahoma and shit. You know, like, that's Wild West out there. You don't really know what you're smoking, but Colorado, you can trust everything. Like,
yeah,
standard wise.
for sure, definitely, yeah. I definitely greatly enjoyed the market out there, but it's definitely an interesting year if you guys have been following the news in terms of profitability in the cannabis industry.
Oh yeah.
I think everybody's kind of struggling and feeling it right now. So.
Yeah, it's in a hard place right now.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
everything's getting hit hard right now. I
Yeah.
mean, whole economy. It's like, geez.
Okay. So I really wanted to ask, how did you get into? I guess it's safe to say media.
Yeah. I mean, I went to Mizzou and graduated from the J school there.
Okay.
And then worked in marketing for a little while, and then started an agency with my buddy that I met through the music scene in 2013. And then that just kind of grew and grew, and then ended up out in Denver, and then moved back here, and just still doing that stuff, but now I've kind of gotten to the point where I have enough time to pick this all up as a hobby and make my own medicine. So
You goals right now for us. Shit. That's why I wanted to really start. Like, I know we had to talk about the cannabis and all that, but as soon as you said you were into this, I was like, yeah, this is what I'm trying to talk about for the episode. So, like,
Yeah,
shit, it's
sweet.
like, if you got time, I'm trying to talk about this for a little minute here.
sure, what's up?
All right, because I feel like we could learn a lot. Shit, y'all chime in too. Shit. You sit up here and
Yeah,
talk
what
about shit.
what all did you do, like, for video production? Like, what kind of, do you have any, like, companies or anything that help, or any brands that are kind of stick out?
So the Evoke Group, we've done productions for a bunch of different size companies. One that we got some bigger national awards for was a production we did for Storage Mart.
Cool.
We've done a ton of stuff for the university programs, both at like UMSL and Mizzou, and
Sweet, dude.
produced a TV series for Missouri Life magazine. So kind of whole spectrum. And then my buddies Will and Austin, they've got over 30 awards nationally. So
Good for them, man.
So yeah, it's fun stuff, but definitely hectic. We don't know much about the podcasting space. We really haven't done much production and distribution on podcasts.
So, like, when it comes to, like, I'd say video production, like, what was some of the stuff that you guys produced? Like, what type of video content? I know you're saying, like, you did conferences and whatnot, and, like, live streams, I'm assuming?
Yeah, like just business event live streams was a handful of projects. A lot of the things I just mentioned, like the TV series for Missouri Life, that's aired throughout Missouri, and it's all available on YouTube. So
Plugged.
Yeah, definitely check that out.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I think there's some new episodes coming up soon too. And then just a lot of different like business promotional content. So not much of what you would have seen other than like online retargeting ads and stuff like that. So
Okay. So, like, give us some tips, because, like, I'm trying to figure out how to better market Too T3rp. So, like, what would be some...
Yeah, and before we were saying how it is kind of hard on social media to, like, even advertise now. Like, I mean, it's been like that. Shadow banning's crazy. I mean, he's shadow banned, Too T3rp shadow banned, everyone's shadow banned. So, what was your main way to advertise? And
for cannabis, it's tough. There's a couple platforms that you can actually do paid ad placements that are cannabis oriented and location targeted and stuff like that. In terms of growing social media, that's a really hard, not a direct, easy answer, type thing of, create good content, get really steady with the content, using the right tags consistently, and then forming partnerships, I think, is the biggest thing. So, and then, I don't know. What was the other question?
I don't know, but
pretty baked.
Yeah, I know. I can tell when you guys got baked to the eyes. I can see in the glaze. But do you remember any of the companies you can promote the cannabis advertising on? I know you said you could a couple of the platforms.
So there's a platform we use called Choosel that at least CBD for sure, and in some cases I think cannabis on some of the DSPs that are connected specifically, but I'm not 100% sure. All that stuff changes a lot, so I'd have to look into it before I could say.
Yeah, be committed to anything, especially with the laws or whatever that just passed. Who knows if that'll help it or not. I mean, yeah, it's still up to the state, like we were kind of saying earlier, but that might give people a little breathing room to kind of let people slide in.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I'm trying to take another hit again though.
Ooh, he's got the rosin kick.
Do I clear that one, or do I need to still hit that one more?
And I know you brought that other one too. You should explain. I know you said you're experimenting a little bit. Was that kind of the zombie strategy you're talking about?
No, it was just
That does look like cookie dough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It doesn't count if I eat it, man. I can do that.
I want to start asking some more smoking questions.
He needs to get high for that. Gotta get the mind.
You gonna take one too?
what's up?
You gonna take a hit too?
It's 2 2 2.
Derp.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, glob it up for me, boys. Grab my lotion while I'm watching.
Oh, I didn't notice that one lights up too.
Oh, that is cool in the middle. I didn't see that. Yeah.
It's like a dab lava lamp. It's also a washing machine, apparently.
Oh my gosh, it's versatile.
Very versatile.
Yeah, that one's got a deeper dish, doesn't it? Glob it up. That hit the spot, D? Yeah, buddy. You making that rosin into the carts yourself, too? Or into the pots?
Yep. So that's a process. If anybody gets to the point where they're making live rosin that's got enough terps to withstand it, you can decarb that lightly in the oven. There's various, temps and times that people would recommend. I just recommend researching that, and then keep it sealed the entire time, and then once it's ready, you can use a small syringe and load the carts. Ordered carts from various different brands. I've used Eye Crusher. There's a handful of other products I'm wanting to check out in comparison as well. But yeah, I mostly do that for travel purposes, keeping it simple and easy whenever can't bring this into a concert very easily. So,
Hell yeah.
It's portable to an extent,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Same strains too, or are you using different strains for the carts, or?
I usually do the same. This ends up, sometimes I end up making not technically solventless products, but I'm cool with that. I like experimenting with making like 1-to-1 carts.
Okay.
So I have a company I work with where I get really high quality CBD isolate, CBN isolate, and CBG isolate. So I'm basically experimenting with making various 1-to-1, 2-to-1 cart ratios of those different compounds with live resin terpenes, and then either cured or live hash.
The 1-to-1's really cool.
That's dope.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That's when you're getting everything. Like, you know, the rosin's great, but when you get just the THC, man, it has a different effect when you add the extra CBD in there.
Yeah.
Seems to hit. I like the feeling from that stuff.
Yeah, I've had really good feedback from my 2 patients on those ones. So.
Nice.
Okay. That's what's up.
So yeah, I just like experimenting with all of that, and being able to do that from home. So yeah, since like all this information was kind of hard to collect, I ended up starting a Discord group that I just called the Don't Worry Be Hashy Discord, and that's really all it is, more than it is. Oh shit, that's really all it is, more than it is, rosin making or these products. It's more just this group.
Is that how you got the name? Is that where it started?
I mean, I just made the IG channel, but then like kind of decided like that's what it was for more than anything is just building this community,
whole
network.
networking,
Like the Don't Worry Be Hashy community,
Like that.
more than anything. So that's been really cool. We're over like 150 growers and hash makers, and more than half of those are Missouri based. So it's a lot of people sharing information, sharing techniques, and anybody can kind of ask for help if they're trying to figure out how to do something.
So then I got some questions then. So you know how to really work a Discord and all that? Yo, I need some advice because we got one, and I've been trying to run it through the Patreon. As a matter of fact, sign up for that Patreon. Too T3rp. Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out how to like. Is there a way that I could put like a tiered part where I could get like just the Patreon version of it, but also like make it like a part of it where it's just like for the public and all the public can be on it?
Yes.
Let's talk behind the scenes. Yeah, we might have the public. Yeah, it might be a free part of the Discord that comes out now. So
There we go.
be on the lookout for that.
Discord. So much.
Yeah, but we
I
definitely
still
got to
don't
have
understand that
Patreon
app.
tiers though. I'm trying to get into the other spaces now. Like, we at the 100. Like, we not young no more. It's time to really start branching out and doing some shit.
Gotta be our own Discord daddies.
That's right.
Yeah, Discord
Yeah.
daddy.
Hey, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, we'll run with that one. That's a good one. Yeah, dude, Rumble's the new one. You guys, we need to put some stuff on Rumble too.
What's that? I'm
It's like
afraid-
Discord for conservatives, right?
I was gonna say he be making me nervous. I don't know. Yeah. I gotta find out. I gotta figure out what's going on here.
There we go. I guess so. I mean, he's not wrong. That's the problem.
Ashley over here, he's like, I'm sipping hot water on this one.
I haven't been on it yet, but I'm trying to upload stuff to that too. Any platforms, really. Anything new.
Yeah. There's
Make
so
Flickr
much
great
to
again.
adopt, always.
Hey! Collab coming soon. Yo, you ruined the announcement. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, there's a bunch, man.
Oh shit, bro. All right, my bad. All right, let's get back to it. So, oh damn, that was my bag.
That was your back? I thought
Yeah,
that was your
man.
chair, bro.
No.
Damn.
Hey, shout out Maggie, yo.
Oh, that medical marijuana got him loose.
Yeah, and my chiropractor, yo. Matter of fact, we gotta have her on soon. But so I was gonna ask about the music. You mentioned you were in 2 bands.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So what type of music was it?
Like blues, funk rock. My first band was a band called Pluto's Still a Planet. We got an album on Spotify. It's
Okay.
available on there. But it was just a kind of a fun college jam band. We just self-produced the album, so it's not like amazing production quality or anything, but it's fun to be able to go pull it up whenever.
Hell yeah.
And then my second band was with my now wife, Tara.
Shouts out.
Yeah,
That's dope.
Called Integro. So yeah, that band was running for about 7 years, I think. So that one was a good time. Played a lot of shows out here in the St. Louis area, mostly in Columbia because that's where we were at.
Sweet.
So, but yeah, fun times.
You still dabble in the music, right? Still to this day?
Mostly just like jamming with buddies, like not any intention of like playing shows or anything
Just having
anytime
fun.
soon. But yeah,
What instrument do you play?
Kind of all over. Play
Oh,
guitar,
sweet.
bass, drums.
That's what's up.
Oh, nice, dude.
That's what's up.
So
Okay.
yeah, I like to get set up and like record loops on my own. Basically, like build a song by myself.
That's dope.
That's what I do at home now.
I see you a real musician then.
I don't. I guess.
Yeah. Like, see, I just be trying to fuck around and do like little beat shit, but like you can actually like create your own like.
Master it and all that
Yeah.
stuff. That's awesome.
That's hard.
That is
I
cool.
don't know.
Like you can actually build a song like
Yeah.
with instruments and all that. That's
Yeah, my homie's really sick at it. Actually, we were just playing with his new equipment yesterday.
Yeah?
It's so fun. He's got a new crazy loop station that's pretty awesome. So
okay. He trying to get into fresh produce. Oh, shit,
And this is
yeah.
the pitch. This is why we got you here
Shit,
today.
Shit, that's Tyler's pitch. We gotta get them on.
Oh yeah, Thursday probably.
It's all static. It was all staticky. You said what? There we go.
That'll be very soon. Sort of a wireless over here, just raw dogging the mic.
What kind of music do you guys do over Fresh Produce?
Fresh produce, it's all like mostly rap producers. They'll just have like 30-second beats, and then they'll go 4 rounds, and then there will be a champion. Then at the end of the year or season, there's a championship battle.
Oh, it's battles?
Yeah.
That's sweet.
I think
bro.
Donovan and K Valley actually came out to the last one that they did
Yep.
Hey,
at Music at the
nice.
Intersection.
Yeah, that shit was lit.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Real.
people rolling blunts and inside the Grandel.
No, not inside. Well, I wasn't.
No, there was a lot of people.
Oh, for real, rolling
Yeah,
them in?
people are just completely trashed by the time they made it to the after
Hell
party.
yeah. Shout out to the Grandel though. That was hard because like they allowed like a whole smoking breaks and all that. That was dope. Like
Yeah.
that was a creative way to do that. I was wondering how they were gonna do that.
Yeah, the Cransberries are pretty canna positive.
Yeah, actually, I haven't even been. Yeah, I didn't even get to talk about that music on the intersection event.
Oh, yeah.
Bailey on the Mississippi.
Yeah,
that's what- yeah.
yeah, we were there. That's
Oh, that's
right.
cool, yeah.
Yeah.
When was it?
Shit, almost a month ago.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Oh man, I was supposed to shout out our homie that we met that night,
Do it.
K Valley.
Do it.
Do you remember her name?
Under the
Wasn't
bus
Erica
we're going.
Badu, was it?
She was just as dope as Erica Badu. Like we had a great conversation. Her 2 brothers. Oh man, one of them. They were both in the competition, but that one worked for Proper and the other one worked for Head Change. Oh man, I think her name was. I want to say it was it Cherie? Oh man, I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. But
See if it'll come back in your brains. It might pop in there.
if you listen, because you said you would, reach out and let me know so I can shout you out properly next time. Like, but for real though, we had a great conversation with her. We talked about a little bit about what's going on in the political side of cannabis, but we also just talked about how the beat battle went and all that, and it definitely was it was dope.
Fun time.
Yeah,
That's sweet. That sounds dope.
I definitely want to have them on. I wouldn't mind trying to be a part of that for real. For
Yeah,
real.
get them on.
That
That'd be a
shit
good
was
podcast.
lit. Yeah, for
It'd be
real.
fun. It'd be a good time.
Yeah, y'all should look into it for real. Like if y'all really like do beats and all that.
I mean, just drop the freestyle to open it.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Just getting ready.
Yeah, man, it's worth a shot.
All right, I'll look into it.
Yeah.
What did your wife play any instruments, or she sing, or?
She sings and plays saxophone.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. So
Oh man, she's got some lungs on her, huh?
She's pretty awesome. Yeah. She's got a show coming up in Columbia for a Pink Floyd tribute band called
Oh,
Interstellar
that's what's
Overdrive.
up.
So
That's
Just playing with
sweet.
them.
yeah.
Oh, awesome.
So
See, this
yeah.
dude, you know about everything.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
he's like, that's my
October
favorite.
29th at the Blue Note.
Oh, sweet, the Blue Note. That's awesome.
Yeah, anybody in the Mid-Missouri area?
Yeah, Tequila is up there.
Yeah, pull up.
Yeah. Too T3rpd might have to pull up. Cause I was gonna say Tyler feeling that. So, oh yeah, that's right. You did say you were a Pink Floyd fan.
A little bit. I've taken enough mushrooms.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
this is gonna sound bad. Is this a safe space?
I hope so.
Okay. I'm
I
never listening.
fucking hope so.
Yes. Actually, officers.
All right.
Well, I didn't mean that type of safe space.
What were you,
I was gonna be a little vulnerable, guys.
No, be
Jeez.
vulnerable. Come on, what you got?
This ain't Vlad TV. Chill out. But, no, I was gonna say I've never listened to Pink Floyd. So
What?
see, I thought it was safe. Wow,
What?
wow,
I didn't know you.
wow.
I didn't know that's possible. No, I'm not. No,
No, it's too.
that's
Wow,
possible.
wow,
Wow. Okay.
wow. I said that too. Yeah, wow.
Cue Pink Floyd.
Yeah, but nah, maybe I'm gonna wait
It's good music.
until that.
Yeah, just look over your sobbing to comfortably numb or something.
All right, so didn't you last time you went with your parents? Didn't you?
Oh yeah, that was a bad idea.
Cause I was gonna say, well, if you already hung out with my fam, I feel like that's only right that we go to the Pink Floyd concert with yours.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Hell yeah,
You'd fit right into the family.
let's do it. Oh, I can't wait.
He's gonna have Pink Floyd as his ringtone soon.
I ain't gotta get a Palisman tattoo to fit in, do I? Like, there ain't no family church.
That's like a family crest. It's the shitty stick and poke possum tattoos.
I was gonna say, all right. Can I at least get like maybe damn, I don't even like those, but I see them more than I see possums. Can I get like a mouse or something like that?
Oh yeah, Mickey Mouse. Like just have it sag a little
Whoa,
bit. Like it's been on
whoa,
30 years.
come on now, Mickey Mouse.
Gotta
come
go
on
Jeff
now.
Go. Yeah.
Yeah, you got the Mickey going. I can see.
Yeah.
That's cold blooded, dog.
Tasmanian Devil t-shirts.
You cold blooded, dog.
Just speaking from experience.
You trying to throw tramp stamps on me? That's cold
Oh
blooded.
my lord.
Come on now, I at least get somebody like Bugs or something like that. Come on now.
Bugs Bunny.
Turns into
Yeah.
a cartoon every time.
Yeah, I was about to say. You're turning into an entire series at Six Flags of tattoos now.
Oh my god.
Oh man, if I had more tattoos, I'd start flaming yours. But I only got one, so I feel like I don't have enough to like really.
No, it's fine. Cap does enough for both of you, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the homie, yo. But shit, okay. I got a couple more questions for you, real quick. These are more fun ones. So, give me the top 3 people that you would smoke with.
Ooh, top 3 people I would smoke with. Man.
Alive or dead?
Yeah, alive or dead.
Either.
Yeah, either or.
Bob Marley,
Okay,
Jimi Hendrix,
okay.
and then in terms of people in the hash making industry, either Nicotine or Rosin Ryan with Olio.
Nice.
Those are 2 people I really look up to. So
Damn, you got a couple more. You were able to throw those off like quick.
Yeah, shout out to Nicotine, man. He's awesome, bro. He's a great guy. Great guy.
Sounds like you got a list of people that you want to smoke with.
He's like, this is a bucket list, man. These are goals are happening.
Yeah.
This is it.
it's been in the back of my head before. That's why I had to ask Alive or dead. So, but what about you?
Let's see. Still wanna smoke with Wiz, cause like
It's a legend, yeah.
yeah, Wiz. Let's see. So if I'm gonna be honest again, I still need to like. So I've been starting to talk with my cannabis homies, and I've been like, all right. So I've been smoking for a long time. Well, I wouldn't really say a long time compared to like a lot of other people, but like.
Smoke long enough.
Yeah, like now I'm starting to really trying to get into the knowledge of things. So like I really want to start learning about growers and like actual cultivators and geneticists and like really learning like the background of that all now. Like I'm trying to study growing right now because eventually soon I want to start growing. So
Everybody should grow.
I agree, most definitely. I 100% agree. But you know, one day.
For sure.
So
Yeah, I
who?
mean, it's
So who you
definitely-
smoking with?
What's up?
You gotta finish that list.
Damn. I was
He tried to play that so
man.
smooth. I was like, you ain't getting away from this one. I want to know. I'm curious. Yeah, that's a fun
Okay.
question.
Ooh wee. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I always say the same people. That's why I'm trying to think of different people.
And it's like, do you have to know if they actually smoke?
I would prefer that they didn't.
Yeah.
Because that would be even more. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, I say my homie Gino. Yeah. That'd be dope to finally smoke with him. And, who's another person? I guess I'll go ahead and do it again. My mom.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that'd be lit.
Gotta throw them all in there. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Dude, Liz.
Family that smokes together stays together.
That's right. Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Smoke with your fam?
My sister is also a cultivator.
Oh.
No.
Family matters.
It's in the bloodline then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
She local too?
Yeah.
Oh man, you gotta get her on the show.
Who started it first, her or you?
Me. It was more just me getting rolling, and then just kind of made sense because all of us were spending a lot of money on weed. And
Yeah, that's dope.
You start realizing how much. You're like, yeah.
That's hard. Hey, that was hard how we all went in unison like that. Oh, that was lit.
That was that. Yeah.
We all in harmony. That's crazy.
That's cool. She actually started growing too, though. That's awesome. Like, just watching is one thing, but the fact you got her down.
oh yeah. No, she's been doing great with it.
Oh, hell
That's
yeah.
dope.
Yeah, and I don't know. At this point, that's really like what I've become more passionate about. Is even though I wouldn't consider myself an expert at all yet, just kind of like connecting people with this group that we've got together, and then like how you just said you want to grow. It's like this is a group where instead of just kind of like having single message conversations on Instagram, you can go meet a whole group of people that do soil growing or hydro growing or deep water culture, and ask people what kind of nutrients they would recommend, and
Hell yeah.
send in a photo of a plant and be like, I don't know what's going on with this, what should I do? So and obviously you can do that on all the other platforms too, but I just kind of found that a lot of stuff was less supportive, and a lot of people tend to get their ego tied into their persona online, around their cannabis expertise.
Yeah.
So
Gets a little more personable on the other stuff.
yeah, so so we haven't had to boot anybody out or anything yet, but we're doing some cool shit. So like one example is right now, whenever I'm hunting for a hash plant, I will grow out like a whole pack of seeds because I don't have a ton of space, but I can grow about 12 plants at a time and then maintain cuts of those and pick, okay, these ones are males, get rid of those, take all these females, grow those out, inspect the flowers, pay attention to how they root, and then smell them all the way through, decide, okay, this is the phenotype that washes the best, then get rid of all those other cuts. Now that's like the keeper. That's like how you end up with the Gushcanna, for example. Well, I can only pheno hunt like a couple strains a year because of my amount of space that I have. So we put together a group where now we've got 8 people that I opened up my whole personal seed collection to, and was like, pick anything you want from this. And then I sent the seeds out to everyone. Everyone's going to grow alongside each other over the next like 6 months, and then send the cuts out to everyone that participated. So it's like all 8 of us will have 8 new hash plants instead of just 1 from our own pheno hunt.
Yeah, that's badass.
That's all.
So yeah, I think that's like a cool little project, and through doing stuff like that, we've got some really cool people that are all people that have love for the plant, and it's not a bunch of hype bullshit. It's just like, hey, I'm trying to make cash, so what should I do next?
Hell yeah.
So,
That's awesome, man. Actually sharing the knowledge that we were talking about earlier. Yeah.
That's dope.
yeah, so
I'm hoping to break that stigma one day.
yeah, I feel like obviously not everybody can grow. I'm a huge fan of a good open market, wide variety of products available through medical and possibly rec here soon.
Yeah.
But if you're a really heavy consumer and you want like direct control over your meds, you know, like chasing after a Trump cookies flavor profile that I like and being able to continue to reproduce that, it's definitely worth it. I feel like, you know, it takes a lot of time though, and it's definitely a labor of love. But if you like the idea of, you know, needing to be around your plants for 30 minutes to an hour a day, and then sometimes a couple hours on a bigger work day, it's totally worth it. So
hell yeah.
But
That's what I'm starting to realize. Like, it's
And when you love it, yeah, man, it's not like work. You know, that's like, oh, that's amazing. Get off work, put in some more work with the babies.
pretty much.
yeah, we gotta edit that.
My ice, yeah. The ice is bad.
Yeah, it's ice. Yeah. Nah, I'll tell you later. Yeah, it's not you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's me.
It's us. It's all of us.
I knew the divorce was coming, boys.
We didn't know how to break it
to
to you.
alive. Damn.
All right, yeah, so 115 mark. Okay. All right. Yeah, all right. Ooh, all right, let's get back to it. All right,
More
so
fun questions.
you got any?
No, I thought you had a couple fun questions. I was wondering. That was
Smoke
fun.
one. What was the other one? Now I can't remember. You got any?
Let me see. What's your favorite strain, I guess, that you've ever grown or washed? Either one.
In terms of grown or washed so far, probably just the Gushcanna again. That's definitely been the best in the direction of the profile I want. I have some really good sour trot punch as well that I need to freeze dry. It just got washed this weekend. And then, man, super baked. I'm trying to think of some other solid strains.
That's what I'm saying. That's some good shit.
I think I'm going to have a good GMO keeper here that I'm rounding out on this.
Can't beat a good
current
GMO,
run.
dude.
And then lime pop crocus Wilson, like I mentioned. And then I'm about to be running sugarcane, ego death.
I have to hand that out to the growers.
Dank one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of different strains in the wheelhouse right now that I got to kind of hunt through and figure out which ones are worth keeping. And then I don't know. I'm excited because winter weather leads to optional, outdoor washing if you're into hash making. If you can set up and operate in your garage or something like that, whenever we get to these super cold 0-degree days, you'll get really good quality hash just from needing to do it that way. So, but yeah, it's ideal to have a cold room, but it's definitely not necessary. I have a very minimal space to work with, not any kind of pro setup, small press, small wash, but I'm able to, make what I need for my own meds and other patients.
Yeah.
So,
You making some fire, so shit, that's all that matters.
yeah,
It's not about how you start.
You finish.
Actually, yeah, that's what makes it good. Is like you're doing it with a small set. So like, imagine when you do get to the bigger set, like you're really about to put out that pressure.
yeah.
Have you done the outdoor wash yet? Have you tried that?
Yeah, I did that last winter.
No way.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. That's awesome. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's it just operates better at a lower temp. So if your indoors is 75 in your basement or whatever, definitely gonna help if you're doing it outside and it's like 30 degrees in your garage.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, and then you can get into doing like iceless washes and stuff like that too if you're actually in a cold environment. There's a lot of difference between relying on ice to kind of knock the material and knock the trichome heads off through mechanical separation that way, or with an iceless wash, you're just having the cold water vortex kind of strip them off, and then that tends to lead to less plant material and cleaner hash. So colder always helps, but at the same time, like, I'm trying to smoke hash throughout the summer, so I've been washing through the summer as well. So
You can do it, seasonal.
yeah, eventually I'll set up a mini cold room environment, but it's definitely a lot that goes into starting to grow and make hash all in 1 year. So
Have you messed around with the zombie method at all?
I've experimented a little bit in terms of just like hang drying a plant for a few days and seeing how the yield is better.
Was there a big difference, or?
There was, but whenever you do the proper conversion in terms of like weight change, because fresh frozen, it's going to only be about 10 to 15% that weight. Whenever it's dried, it's mostly moisture. So whenever it's fresh frozen compared to cured weight, it's kind of hard to judge unless you actually take it all back down and weigh it in between to check how much it dried for your 3-day dry or whatever for zombie hash. But I have wanted to experiment with it. I was going to do it with the Gushcanna since that's what I've worked with the most, and just kind of try and track
Got it familiar
differences. Yeah, but from what I've heard, it basically takes it to where, like possibly this blueberry that didn't wash well for me, but is very well coated. Maybe that ends up performing a lot better after having a little bit of dry time, and maybe the stalks sturdy up or whatnot. So I need to experiment with that a little bit more. But yeah, it's something I want to experiment more after I get through testing all these strains. Because to run those kinds of tests, you really need at least 5 or 6 plants of the same strain coming down to be able to do this one this way and this one this way.
You can really side by side compare. Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. So I've done some stuff like that, but yeah, it's definitely a constant learning process.
Hell yeah.
I wasn't familiar with that zombie method, bro. That's really cool. So with Colorado being colder, did they do a lot of the outdoor washing, or was that not popular?
No, I mean, commercially, and anybody who's washing at a larger scale at home,
they're not gonna
you just have a cold room environment that you set up. There's a device called a CoolBot that you can connect an AC unit to, and it'll end up allowing you to kind of hack the temperature control and make a space a lot colder. So a lot of people even just use that at home in a small bedroom of their house, and then that's their main wash space or whatever. So
that's cool. Yeah.
Yep, I dare to dream in a year or so, hopefully. So
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Nice, dude.
Hopefully, Too T3rp can help make that happen. Shit.
Yeah, I would love to eventually have a proper cold space and everything, but right now I'm having a good time with working with what I got. So
Hell yeah, fuck with it.
Getting some good product out, so.
for sure.
All right, got any questions?
I think the only question I have is, when are you dropping merch? That bag is just catching my eye nonstop.
Ooh,
yeah. When he came in, I was like, wait a second, that's
Yeah.
his bag?
Yeah, I mean,
that's beautiful.
Technically, all this is available already. I just haven't worked on getting it all on the website properly or anything. But yeah, I just used this. You guys might be interested in this. There's a company I use called Printful that you can just connect to your e-commerce platform of your website.
and then set different prices and stuff, and stuff people order will just get delivered by them. It's where you don't have to store anything.
Kind of like a Redbubble. I don't know if I've heard of it. It's like
Yeah,
same
yeah.
kind of same kind of thing.
It's like the Rumble version.
Like it's the more conservative version.
That's hilarious.
That's awesome though, dude.
Yeah, so
Who's your favorite? Do you have a favorite company that's washing, or like any washers out here that you're looking at? Like, damn, I want to get shit like that, or getting a lot of pointers from.
here in Missouri, yeah, I see Lush Labs putting out really good product.
Nice.
I have not got to try it yet, which I need to change and go do that. But they've been working with some of the material from Robust. And Robust is, I think, the only living soil cannabis operation in the state right now. So,
Oh, that's cool.
so that can have some interesting effects terps wise when it comes to hash. So
Yeah, Living Soil is my favorite, man. Yeah, shout out Mr. Living Soil too. Like,
Yeah.
that's when the
Yeah.
terps really come out, man, for real.
Yeah.
yeah, so and then I know Illicit and Proper have been doing more rosin drops as well. So I unfortunately don't really pay that much attention to the inventory or drops on the commercial side, since I mostly just make my own. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and the
Yep.
prices are pretty hectic if you're going in from the dispo to get it.
yeah, I definitely eventually will explore more, just to have different flavors around and see what other people are doing. But right now I don't really have any stake in the commercial side. So
I mean, we can be honest. Homegrown does it better.
Always.
I mean,
Quality over quantity.
That's right.
yeah, I guess.
It's the reason it's a craft.
Unless you keep it up, which some companies do. They can't keep them both neck and neck, which you got to give them props for.
Yeah.
I mean, what I always liked while I was in Denver, the more like boutique companies, and I think like over time we'll see that, just like you have with like alcohol and
Yeah.
Yeah.
beer companies and stuff. It's like it'll take a while as we see a bunch of shifts in legislation. Eventually, like there'll be new pathways for boutique companies to exist.
Yeah.
So, but right now it's incredibly hard to try and be a boutique company, so you got to go big or go home.
Mhm.
So,
I like that.
Get your foot in the door that way.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Shit. You want to let everybody know your socials?
Yeah. On Instagram, Don't Worry _Be Hashy. Definitely come check that out. DM me for an invite to the Discord if you're a grower or a hash maker, or even an aspiring grower or hash maker. And we're always posting cool shit. We got people that work in solvent labs, solventless labs. So anywhere from I'm growing my first plant all the way to I manage 1,000 plants. So yeah, definitely come hang out with us if you're trying to learn. And we're gonna eventually be doing some St. Louis-based meetups and stuff too, so everybody can get together and hang out, share some dabs on a solventless Sunday or something like that. So
Hell yeah.
That's the way,
That's
dude.
dope.
On a solventless Sunday. I love that.
That is dope. I like that.
for sure. So yeah, thanks for having me out, guys.
No problem.
Yes, sir, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. How long have we been on? 1:30? Okay. Damn, time flies when you're having fun and smoking none, huh?
Damn, this is lit.
Yo.
Now I don't have to say your shit no more. Now
Yep.
you can do it yourself.
Thanks. Thanks for saying it, though, man. Yeah.
Oh, you already know.
So like I guess we said in the beginning, just did the first music video with Jackson. That's on YouTube now. You can get it through my Instagrams, any of the social medias. I got it posted, so please look at that. Tell me what you think. New smoothie beers all over the website right now. Getting ready for Cannaween coming up. So if you don't order them, come there. We're gonna have all the beers, all new merch, and trying to expand, man. Get our foot in the door everywhere possible. So Flucker on all platforms, and Ryan Risky Fargo for the personal.
Hell yeah.
And you can check me out, less stuffy and full of more memes on the IG. So no socials T.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we gotta start getting you more content out there. Like, I want to figure out a way to start putting that egg face. You gotta send me that so I can start putting that.
Oh,
on
my
shit.
egg boy.
Yeah,
Egg boy.
Egg boy tea.
that shit. Oh man, we didn't even do your hashtag. We didn't do your AKA.
Oh yeah, that could wait. I've been thinking about bringing it back up for Halloween this year because I think I found a Fiona for it. So.
Oh shit, the Fiona of the week.
Fiona of the week goes to. No.
Check out the Instagram. I'll be doing a poll if you want to.
Yeah. It might be a segment on Too T3rpd, yo.
As long as they turn into an ogre after midnight.
Oh man. Oh shit. Damn, I was gonna say something else. Now I forgot it. Damn. Damn, too fucking funny. Oh, that's it. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you gotta dress up for the Halloween episode. We are. Yeah.
Oh,
are we recording on Monday? Are we recording that Monday?
Is that the day it's on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess so then, right?
Yeah,
Let's
go for it.
Okay, we still looking for a Halloween guest. We tried to reach out to do something special, but they being janky, so
We'll have fun no matter what.
yeah. Yeah, but I feel like we all gotta dress up.
I'm down. I'm super down.
All right.
Got something in mind for Halloween this year.
Are you actually gonna dress up for real? For real?
I knew I didn't think you were gonna remember, bro. Yeah, last year I was the flucker, man.
Don't remember.
Which
I
still
don't
counts as something. But yeah, I got some ideas this year.
You doing anything for Halloween this year?
Yeah, I'm going to that show that my wife's playing October 29th at the Blue Note in Columbia.
Nice.
Wait, that's on Monday?
No, it's on Saturday.
Sunday. Oh, Saturday.
Saturday.
Halloween's gonna be on a Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can still check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be pretty dope. They do Dark Side of Oz, so it's gonna be The Wizard of Oz projected with no sound with the Dark Side of the Moon album.
Oh
being
my
performed
lord.
in sync. So
So bring your mushrooms. That's it.
I was gonna say that sound.
You're gonna be driving.
Damn, I knew what it was when I signed up.
get there early and get a seat in the balcony.
Ooh, that'd be dope.
That's lit. All right. Oof. All right. Let me try to wrap this up real quick. Okay. Make sure y'all follow Eddie at Eddie_1991. Make sure y'all follow Too T3rpd on Instagram. Make sure you follow our YouTube. And please, please, please sign up for that Patreon so we could get some more money, so we could start doing some fire shit more than we already do.
Starving over here.
That's right. And we can eat too. Yeah, you think I got muscles now? Imagine if I could actually eat.
The protein bars.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to most of those. I can't eat nuts.
Oh yeah, nuts. Yeah.
Yeah. Life is rough, bruh.
Gotta get on that whey flow.
What's that?
Whey protein.
Doesn't taste as good though.
It doesn't, but
I used to do that in high school. Now I know what you're talking about. Try to do that with the water. Then I tried it with milk.
Dude, I just bought a thing of milk for the first time in like 4 years, dude. I stopped drinking milk, and because I went vegan for a while, I just never picked it back up, man. Had some milk. That shit slaps. Yo, that shit slaps. I was like,
That's right. That's the only thing that slapped.
Man, can't drink milk.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
The whole milk. I guess they got some enzymes or something that's really good. I don't know. That's what they say.
Okay, I was gonna say you wasn't drinking no 2% like that.
Nah.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
I like to cook with real milk.
Yeah.
It tastes a lot better than like nut milks and stuff.
Yeah. Almond milk for like coffee though. That tastes good.
and they're both already a diuretic, so.
That's a fact. That's why I can't fuck with that. I can do cheese, but like ice cream, nah, bro.
No shit.
Yeah.
I love cheese, bro. Cheese is good.
Yeah. Even though I couldn't do cheese, I would do cheese. Cheese is life.
And on that note, hashtag cheese is life.
Yeah, we need to see how many hits that got.
Yeah.
Might add that in
Trending
there.
after this. Like.
I have legitimately thought about trying to make infused cheese, like aged cheese.
Yo, if you can make that work, that would be game changing. That'd be an NBD. Never been done.
Yeah, infused
Nice.
cheese. Another thing I'm gonna do is this came. Another thing I've planned on doing is taking the hash water after washing hash, using that and fermenting it to make liquor with a still, and then that would technically be a form of tequila because it's
You're talking
made
the
with
language, boy.
It's made with plant sugars extracted from the cannabis wash, so you would be adding other sugars to add enough alcohol, but it would by technicality be like Kia. So
Kia. Oh, that sounds delicious, dude.
so that's my next experiment this winter,
Bro,
alongside with
we're gonna have to get into that, dog.
Yeah, he might have just made a jingle for you right there.
Yeah. Trademark it, put on the shirt. There we go. That is cool, man. Never heard of that. Anyone even think of that with rosin either, dude. That would be first
I
of its
can't
kind.
take credit for the idea. It's found it online from a handful of different people. But,
Really?
Oh, okay. It's already in the atmosphere then.
yeah,
Well, we're gonna be the ones that market it the best. So fuck them.
Watch out.
yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Ooh, that's right. Get back to it. All right. So we said YouTube hotline. That's right. Yeah. Hit us up on that hotline with those voicemails and the text 314-399-9711. And don't forget to follow me, Donovan 2408, on all social media platforms. Bang bang. All right. We got everything wrapped up.
I think so. Is that it? Is that it?
All right, that's a wrap, y'all. All right, y'all.
Nice.
Tune in for another episode. We will see y'all next week, as a matter of fact. Yeah, we back on. Yeah, that's right. We back on regular schedule, too, y'all. So be ready.
Keep your ears open.
That's right. Got some big shit coming, baby. It's another episode. Peace.
It's 2 2 2.
Turp.